America, we can't live while they save America, trying to make us genderless. This world is crazy. Old men can't have babies. They humanize the ladies. I can't believe this. Men can't have periods. If you're still a hurt.
Welcome to one dildo.
Start over.
Have you guys ever heard of twin flames?
Who?
Twin flames.
No.
You've never heard of a twin flame or a soulmate or a karmic relationship?
I've never heard. No.
No?
No.
Have you?
No.
Forget it then. You guys suck.
So, here you are, 3 dillweeds and a blue flag. We should have probably said that first thing before we started getting into the subject, don't you think?
Yes.
So Ray, what happened with your week?
I had an excellent week. I attended church. I believe last episode we talked about I may go attend church that Sunday. What I did, and the experience was it really made me feel like I found a new church family. They were warming and welcoming, and also not so good things were happening in there too. Or I don't know. I considered it didn't fully come out, so I would consider it not so good thing. But overall, I was very happy when I was at church.
Ray, how was your experience?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the music. And like you said before, we got welcomed as soon as we walked in. We got a nice hug from that woman. So I felt welcome there. I didn't feel like an outsider, like how some churches, when you walk in, and they make you feel like you don't belong there.
Yeah.
Like you're, like I said, an outsider. So it was nice. I enjoyed it. And we were definitely welcomed back, too.
Yes.
Because they were doing, I believe they're doing a family dinner or lunch for women.
Right.
So, and they asked for men to donate their time, and you
Yay,
guys are gonna
For Women's Appreciation, yep.
So I thought that was cool. That was, something to look forward to. And yeah, I definitely love the music. The music was really calming and relaxing, and I just enjoyed it.
Music sounded great too, and they had beautiful voices. Also, during the time of prayer, I did witness Ray having some kind of battle going on over there. Can you tell me what was going on about that?
It's hard to describe. It's like whatever darkness is inside. It was like struggling to try to come out, and it was also trying to get me to use profanity while I was there. And so I don't know. I mean, you saw the struggle there. It was, I don't even know what was going on, what language they were speaking. I have no idea. But I know at the end of the service, I could see like demons outside of the window, and then they were howling. So it's very, I don't know. It wasn't a good.
Do you have bad dreams at night?
I do. Yep, I do.
Do you have nightmares?
Yeah.
Do you have them a lot?
Recently, recently, yes, but
Do you feel as though it's because you've been going to church?
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I feel that it's a spiritual attack.
And they're trying to pull you away. They're trying to make it so you don't go to church.
Right.
And Joy, you have an experience like that too also, right? They're trying to pull you away.
Oh yeah, I constantly, as soon as I try to get closer to God or start going to church, I feel as though like bad things start to happen. Relationship wise, like I feel like my relationships with certain people are just slowly falling apart. Family, friends, work, co-workers stabbing me in the back. Yeah, I'm experiencing all of that right now.
No, not good, not good. I've been there myself. So I want to talk about some what I call facts here. Let's just put in slide mode here. And here are some facts, people. Now you can't see what we're looking at on the screen here, but it's sagging pants. Here's a public service announcement. For all those that think it's nice to walk around with your pants below your butt, read the following explanation. Shall I go on? Do you think they get the hint? What do you think?
Well, I mean, sagging pants started in prison as a way to advertise yourself for sex with another inmate. That's how it started. And now people are wearing it in the street like it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, like if you look at the illustrations that I'm looking at, it started at the waistline, which I did try that out, and it just felt uncomfortable, so I just stopped doing it. It was stupid. So it went from the waistline to your butt and down to your legs, like this young lad nigga over here.
Hold up. Have you seen people recently doing this? Is this why we're bringing this up?
Yes, actually, now that you mention it.
Do you know any like people in your family who do this? Or
No, if I did, I would disown them.
Now, if you had a son that had sagging pants and he's walking around your house, what would you say to him?
pull those damn
I would
pants
say
up.
pull your pants up.
What's worse, sagging pants or skinny jeans?
Oh, on a man?
On a man.
Oh,
From a woman's point of view.
Both. Both are like out. I'm done.
What
I'm
if
done
you're a
with
rock
you.
star and you're wearing crotchless jeans? Is that cool for a rock star? Because that was his style
Well,
in the 70s.
What's that guy? MK Machine Gun Kelly.
No, screw that guy. What about, I'm talking
He
about like
wears
set.
pink and he looks
Nah,
hot.
he's fake. I'm talking about 70s and 80s rock stars were known for wearing tight leather jeans.
Like
What do you think about that? With
Like
like growing
Kiss,
up,
I
like
think-
Kiss, Aerosmith, and those guys with the long hair that all the women found attractive and chased around all over the place.
Well,
What do you think about the rock star
I
style?
love it. I mean, what do you think attracted so many people to them?
Right.
The
Is-
music and the fame, pretty much.
Is that whole persona, the whole aura of it is just drawed so many people to them that's why they continue to do it.
So you think it's more acceptable for skinny jeans over sagging pants?
I feel as though it's more acceptable for rock stars to be acting like that than
Because it's your style. It's
just
their persona.
they're trying to, get themselves out there.
Well, I agree with what Jay-Z said. I don't wear skinny jeans because my knots don't fit. I'm not wearing them things. Ray, what do you think about that?
I think that I should not even. I hate Jay-Z. I don't want. He's satanic. Let me put it. Let's move on here. Not only black people can sag their pants, but I think you can see the illustration here.
Look at the woman in the background.
Look at this. She's disgusted.
She's like, what the?
Now, what happens if you have a sagging pants and you get a boner? Like, everybody's going to see it. And what if you have sagging pants and you have, like, a doo-doo stain? I've seen people with sagging pants and they got a doo-doo stain in the back.
That's gross.
But do you understand? Look, we have Justin Bieber doing it, but he's outgrew that. He doesn't do that stuff anymore. It was just a phase. I think it's just a phase.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's really bad. I mean, they're not. What you should call. It's not sagging pants. It's sag. It's more than. It's beyond sagging. It's down to your damn legs. Look at it. It's down to their legs. How could that's not even sagging?
I just find that
It's
so
not sagging
gross.
at all.
I find it gross.
And then
It's
they
stupid,
walk-
too,
they
because you can't
waddle.
walk. The funniest thing is when
Yeah.
you see somebody with sagging pants and they're getting in a fist fight. So they got one hand holding their pants and the other hand going like this. I'm like, dude, you're going to get knocked the fuck out.
That's insane.
Because the other person is just going to knock you out. They're going to lay you out because you're holding onto your pants like an idiot.
Speaking of idiots, perfect time in here. We on the screen here, you're looking at a statue that was a sculpture in Boston of Martin Luther King Jr. This is supposed to be a picture of him and his wife. They were hugging, so it was supposed to be inspired by that. What does this look like in your opinion? Honestly,
Someone getting eaten out.
A penis?
it looks like you're right. That there's a big hand. He's they're holding the ass and stuffing your head, and that's
Yes.
her pussy lips are around like that. You're right, dude.
It looks like a freaking munch wagon. That's what it looks like.
We're gonna have to show these people.
Yeah, I am going
These
to
illustrations.
do
Okay,
illustration.
good,
Yes,
'cause,
I'm going to do illustration.
This is
So
crazy.
the whole thing about ripping down statues, since we're on the whole subject there of the old statues that they said were racist and they were like the down south and about the Revolutionary War and all that stuff. How come nobody has ever tried to rip down the statue of Satan that's in Detroit? There's a statue of Satan with two little children standing next to it. What do you think about that?
Go
If
ahead.
you're gonna rip down a statue, why don't you rip down the statue of Satan? Do you agree?
Right? Exactly.
Who cares about a guy who existed, I don't know how many years ago from a war, saying, "Oh, this guy is racist. His statue should come down." I would take Satan's statue down first.
I agree.
I would think that the world has a lot of evil people that you know they don't, and Christians wouldn't do that. They wouldn't just, which they should. I mean, Martin Luther King, he was great at stuff like that. So I mean, you know, you they say that you have to wash your hand. I mean, I can't even think of the word right now. Where you basically let people do what they want and you don't fight back, and it's just
You don't cause resistance.
right.
So
And
you just let people
as
be how they
Christians,
do.
you should be able to cause some resistance. You know, I don't know why. So I think that's why Christians wouldn't knock the Satan statue down, which we should. But I mean, I'm not condoning going. No one listen to me. Don't go to Detroit and knock the statue down. Wink, wink, hint, wink, 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 wink. No, but that's pretty much.
Because what it is basically, this is what it is. Because Christian belief and religious belief is that you're supposed to spread love. So if you're ripping down a statue and doing stuff like the Black Lives Matters and burning down cities, you're spreading hatred.
Right.
You're not spreading love. And God says you should spread love to other people.
Absolutely.
You don't see us going down to Salem and trying to burn down the Satanic Temple. You know what I mean? People can have their own views. You can always change people. If you look at videos where people online have experienced God or they got a hug from somebody who was religious, and a lot of broken people tend to go towards Satan because they never felt love in their life. But sometimes you show them a little bit of love and they do a complete 360, and next thing you know, they change and they start going to church and they become better people. Everybody has a chance to make that turnaround.
But then you also have people who want to do it to be famous or rich. They'll sell their soul to the devil, as they say.
The Illuminati sign is on all the dollar bills.
And you could tell when artists, like on their magazine, they always show that one eye and they got
Right.
it covered. Like a lot of artists. Were
Upside down crosses.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And-
did you see the whole Demi Lovato? She came out with her new album, and Christians are like flipping out because she is out of control. It's her new album, and she's got it like you said her bed is like a cross or something. It's just weird.
Or upside down cross.
Yeah, and
Like
she's
Madonna.
That's a
she's-
satanic cross.
Yeah, she's
Right.
very.
And Madonna was always into that satanic stuff too. She was also in, and a lot of celebrities that there's that bald guy, I don't know his name, but he like represents the Satanic Temple, and you can see a lot of pictures of famous people with him all the time. There's a lot of underground stuff going on in Hollywood where they say that, you know, famous people drink children's blood to try to keep their youth, and there's a lot of like orgies and like satanic practices. What about Scientology from Tom Cruise? Scientology was also like a thing where a place where they would starve you, they would torture you and stuff like that.
There's actually a girl who came out and said that Tom Hanks molested her when she was young too, and that's why he booked it. He's like in another country somewhere. I forget which country, but
Yeah, I
he took
remember.
off.
Yeah, he did. You're right.
And he lives in another country right now because he's scared as hell. Because I know that there's people out there that they know about this and they don't like him anymore because of it.
Yeah, I'm one of them. I a lot of the movies that he were in, I used to
I'm
love them.
kinda-
They're
yeah.
classics, but I won't watch them.
I won't watch him.
I won't watch them. It's just like what's the other guy when Trump was running? And Trump is F.U. Trump. What's the actor's name? The guy. I can't think of his name. He plays in a lot of gangster movies and.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, I will not listen or watch any of his content anymore because of how he acted during that whole campaign.
What about the two Corys? Remember Corey Haim and Corey Feldman?
Oh yeah.
They were child actors.
Yeah.
And one of them overdosed. I think he overdosed or something. He died. Well, his story was that he was raped on a set by Charlie Sheen.
Mm-hmm.
And Charlie Sheen denies it. And this is when this kid was a young boy, and Charlie Sheen was a young actor at the time, but he was older than the child actor.
Right.
And they say a lot of the child actors. Look at the Olsen twins. The Olsen twins look drugged out. They never looked the same. There's also rumors that Bob Saget may have molested them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that Bob Saget actually got murdered. That somebody whacked him over the head with a baseball bat because he was gonna speak. What happened to the Epstein files? They were supposed to release all the names on all the people that are on there, but I guess all the politicians that got deep pockets kind of buried that list. So you'll never see which politicians, which celebrities are on that list, because a lot of people got their names on there, and the only person's name that showed up was the prince, the royalty over there, who sent
Prince
a bunch
Andrew.
of money to pay that off.
His name was Andrew. Yes, that's why the Queen blacklisted him.
Is
Wow.
Andrew short for Andy?
Anyways.
That's gotta be an insight because again.
Anyways. About that.
What happened to Ghislaine Maxwell? She was supposed to release the list of all the celebrities and politicians. Right when she got locked up, she's supposed to say everything that happened, and all of a sudden she disappeared. She in prison? Did they let her out? Is Epstein really dead?
They still never released those names on the flight list.
No,
they
said,
never did. And they never will go after those people.
because there's rumors that two of the names that are on that list are the Clintons.
Oh, yeah.
The Clintons are on there, and there's also rumors that the Clintons were tied into sex trafficking.
Oh, yeah. And also right now it's going on with the Bidens.
The Bidens, like Joe Biden was supposed
And
to be
Hunter.
investigated
his
for
son.
child sex trafficking.
That's absolutely. I
Wow.
believe it's going to come out. Because of all what's going on, I believe down the road it's going to come out.
What God always says is everything will always come to light. No matter how much money you pay to hide it, it's going to come out eventually.
That's why all these classified documents are biting them in the ass right now. And I'm loving it.
Yep.
They're in my
Just like
garage next to
McDonald's,
my
I'm loving
lawnmower.
They're just flying around outside his home. Apparently, they're just like flying around.
It's like I had an argument on Instagram. AEW is wrestling. You know, you probably only know WWE.
Yeah.
But
And
AEW is a newer wrestling company, and they posted like something pro Biden. So I went on there and I said I can't remember. I wish I had my phone on me, but all of them started attacking me in there, and I just found that I was like, at least they try to compare what Trump did.
Yes.
They try to compare the two. I said it's not the same.
It's not apples
Trump
and
was
oranges.
president,
I'm sorry, but it is not apples and oranges.
Well, Trump was president and Biden was vice president. A president can declassify documents, a vice president cannot. He stole documents from Obama's administration. He was not the president of the United States.
Exactly.
He has no right to take those
But
documents.
a Democrat would sit there and argue with you and say, you know what? It's apples and oranges.
You know what I think?
It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
When they
But
raided,
it's not.
It's
when-
not even close.
when they raided Trump's house, the best thing Trump could have done was put Hunter Biden's laptop in his fucking safe. Because then they would have had to look at it.
Exactly.
That's true. He should have.
Oh, right. With that is that movie.
1,000 Mules. And then the other one, what was the other one called?
The one with it basically tells you.
Oh, My Son Hunter. You
My
watched that
Son
one too.
Hunter.
My Son Hunter. He's a drug addict, freaking chasing prostitutes. How about where's the Ukraine money going? It's going to the side deals that Biden has with the Ukraine. He's been having side deals with the Ukraine ever since he was vice president under Obama. What about China paying off the Bidens? How much corruption is going on? Where's all this tax money
You know,
going?
but you know what the funny part is? Is that still people back Biden up. Like he did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
He's just a sweet old man. Don't worry about him. Just sweep that under the rug. We don't have to worry about that because he's old and he's sweet.
He doesn't
Look at
know what
him.
he's
Yeah.
doing.
No,
He's just senile going around sniffing everybody.
Exactly, and hugging women and touching them and feeling them up. No, this
Yeah.
is wrong. I'm done. Like,
Why did he make out with his own niece?
Oh, it's gross. I want to throw up.
Yeah, he was on video.
No.
Like, yeah, he was. He was making out with his own niece.
I can't.
Yes, he was. And then why did Hunter Biden send sexual messages to his own niece? You know, Hunter Biden's a scumbag because he banged his dead brother's wife after his brother died.
You know what?
What a scumbag.
Exactly. And you know what the funny part is that he got a stripper knocked up, right? She has a kid, and he will not let her have the last name, Biden.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh,
they're
why?
They're doing him a favor. Though.
Exactly, and I it's a
Because you
blessing
wanna
in
know why?
disguise. It's a blessing in
He
disguise.
doesn't want the kid to be part of the Biden crime family.
Exactly. But you know what? She's better off. That child is better off without that name.
Mhm.
So she can live a normal life. Because I'm telling you, shit's going to hit the fan. Shit's coming out. Karma's a bitch. And
Karma
when you
is
fucking,
a bitch.
you do so many evil things and you try to cover it up, it's like you said, it's going to come to light. And when
gonna
it
come to
does, yeah, people are going to be shocked. People are going to be surprised. And they're going to be like, why did I vote for this guy? Why?
People are also going to be surprised when they find out that the Antichrist is going to rise from the United States of America. Because we are the most corrupt country in the entire world.
Well, I was about to say, yeah, we're just. I can't.
The Antichrist is here.
There was a show where they had. They brought the African. Not what do you call African? Is it president or prime minister or? They have prime ministers or presidents in Africa. I can't even remember.
I think
now.
you're right.
Prime
Might
Minister.
be the prime minister.
Yeah, they had a prime minister on their show, and they have. I don't remember exactly which part of Africa, but they have basically the people. They have a constitution that's against the LGBTQ thing, and they were trying to get him to support it, and he said, "Our citizens and we don't support that." And they were just trying to argue with him. I mean, not because we're accepting all this satanic stuff over here mean that you have to bring it over there. So that's what I just thought of when you brought that subject up.
Well, see, there's a thing. This kid had died, and he came back to life. And this kid was from the inner city, so he didn't read anything about the Bible or anything like that. But his mother told him to talk about his experience. So when he died, and he said he went up, he said heaven and hell is both above us. He also said that he saw the 4 horsemen, the famous 4 horsemen that God's going to release one at a time in the 4 countries they represent. He was saying the countries they represent are England, the United States of America, Russia, and China. Those are the 4 countries that are going to be part of the end days. And most of it's going to be centered in the United States of America, the most corrupt country in the world.
Yeah, and it never used to be this bad. At least when I was growing up, it didn't feel like that. Although I mean, I grew up in St. Thomas, but still, everything that you have as far as media stuff, we have the same thing. So it seemed better back then to me in the 70s and 80s. Do you think in the 70s and 80s it was the same level?
I think because of technology, it's
more getting exposed.
It's getting more exposed.
So you think that it was?
I think it was
always like
ba-
that?
I think it was always bad and evil. I think it's just as time went on with technology.
And I could see it all.
Yeah, it's all there.
That makes sense.
It's
That
really
makes
hard to hide it. I mean, and once it's out there, it's out there.
Yeah, it's true. Some people think when you delete a message or delete something, it's gone forever.
It's there forever.
Always in the internet somewhere. It's never gone because think of how many people are on the internet. As soon as you put something out there, someone already downloaded it.
For
At
instance,
least
It's always
one
in the,
person.
Yeah, it's in your search bar. You can.
For instance, look at Tiger Woods. When he went to court for all those women, all his text messages they posted him that he sent to all those women.
Yep.
They pulled everything, and those were probably all stuff he deleted.
Yep.
See, also another thing I do believe too, in the Bible it does talk about the city of Babylon being the world power, and destruction of the city of Babylon. I think the United States is the city of Babylon. I think one day and then people are having dreams about fireballs falling from the sky, I believe that's the United States of America being destroyed. And I think that people in this country think, oh, we got the world's strongest military, we're untouchable. I think one day we will be destroyed by another nation.
Well, I don't think we're as untouchable as we used to be because they depleted our military.
We're so weak at this point with
Yeah.
Biden as president that we are.
I think the
We're
country
so
that's going to
We're
destroy us.
doomed.
I think the country that's going to destroy us is going to be Russia.
He makes us look like idiots.
He does. He really does. And people, they'll say that he's a better president than I don't even want to say it. That's what they were arguing with me. He's a better president than Trump. Are you crazy?
Give me a break.
Oh, because Trump tweeted mean tweets. Oh, let's hate on him. No, he was a great president. He did a lot, and there's a lot of things that he did for our country that most people don't understand or don't even know.
Just think of the main thing. Trump did prison reform. Biden locked up more black people than anybody you could ever think of. What's better, to reform the prisoners or to just lock them up? And what about Kamala Harris keeping people in prison just to use them for work?
How about the U.S. border and how they're letting just immigrants or just come in like it's nothing? Oh, I just watched the news the other day. New York City, they can't take any more migrants at all. They can't take any more. They're so bombarded with all these people, they don't know what to do with them anymore. They're basically on TV saying, stop, please, don't send any more people over here. We're so overwhelmed, we can't handle it anymore. And the reason why they're bringing all these people in is just for votes.
Yeah.
At the end of the
It's to buy
day,
votes.
it's only to get more votes because most Americans in this whole United States, we know it was stolen. We know the only way to win is to bring outsiders in and be like, "Oh, we helped you guys.
Exactly.
Look at me. I helped you.
Yep.
Vote for me."
Mhm.
Yep.
And that's how he's gonna try to win.
Yep, and unfortunately that works more times than not.
Yeah. Well,
Everything's so screwed up. It's like, okay, so say you have a hat on, you go into the registry of motor vehicles. Oh, take your hat off. You got to take a clear picture so we can see you. Walk in with a hijab on. They tell you to take it off. You don't have a citizenship and you're a legal immigrant. Massachusetts says, let's give you a driver's license. So I go to renew my license. Can I see all your documents? Next time I go in to renew my license, I'm not showing them shit. Because if they don't need any documents to get a license, why do I?
exactly.
Well, because they'll vote the way that they want them to. That's why.
Yep. So we gotta suffer. It sucks.
It's not fair.
No, it's not. It's definitely not fair, but
But have you seen the streets of Washington, D.C.? Like how bad it is, how these people are living in tents?
Yeah, homeless everywhere.
Homeless. These people are living right outside the White House.
And they're all
literally.
A lot of those shitholes are run by Democrats. Look at Nancy Pelosi.
And they're doing nothing about it. They literally have millions in their pockets, collecting millions. How much money do you fucking need? How much seriously, how much money do you really need?
some people.
How
yeah.
ruthless are you? Like that, to the point you can drive into work and watch millions of people in tents, can't even eat, can't even live a normal life, and you're sitting there taking money out of these people's pockets, and you're living the
Yeah.
best life.
Yep, I agree.
Like that's disgusting. It's so fucking disgusting. I don't even like living in the United States anymore. I don't like it. I hate it.
I think Elon Musk should release all the information he has, especially on Dr. Fraud Fauci, because he's going to be taken to court for all the stuff he did. And Musk has so much information on the Democrats, they're literally like crapping in their pants. That's why Musk is always on there saying, hey, if I end up dead, you know why, right?
I really do believe it's good versus evil at this point. And there's
It is a spiritual battle every day.
every day, no matter what.
If you got people in your life that you feel like they're trying to drag you to hell, you need to get rid of them.
That's right.
You need to bring
Keep
yourself
it moving.
closer to the light, closer to God. You need to have a spiritual awakening because nowadays everybody is demon dependent. Look at people's profiles with devil horns. Look at girls shaking their ass. Look at Snapchat Premium Cash at me this and cash at me that.
Snapchat. Now you mentioned that, you use Snapchat. They have this thing called bit emoji or whatever, and they like basically do like a little cartoon thing of you and a friend, and it's supposed to be funny.
Right.
What, like if sometimes they'll put me against myself, but they put me into a. Okay, they made me have breasts. They turned me into a transgender. Have you seen it? No, they do it, and they make me play the girl role with myself.
What?
You haven't seen that?
No, I haven't seen it.
Wait, I don't have my phone on me. It's over
Also,
there.
another thing I don't like about Snapchat. So, when you're engaging in conversation, like every day, whatever, 3 days in a row you get a flame. Okay, it doesn't matter who you're talking to. After so many messages, then a yellow heart will appear, then a pink heart, then whatever. You could be talking to your fucking dude friends, and they're putting these little freaking queer emojis on there. It's like, dude, that's my friend. I'm not freaking gay with this person over here. Why are you putting this weird shit on my profile?
Really?
Yeah.
They put it on your profile?
Yeah, they put a heart. Like if you keep engaging with the same person, there'll be a heart. Then there'll be another heart, and then it'll be fucking start changing colors. Then you turn into little best friends and all this other shit. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Well, you need to take a look down at the bit emoji thing, because I'm telling you, they'll turn one. You into a transgender kissing yourself. It's creepy stuff.
What about Bill Gates? Remember when Bill Gates made that emoji with the guy with tits on the computer?
Yeah.
And I think that was Apple phone. And I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, stop trying to force your agenda down people's throats.
Especially children. If you're doing that, yeah.
In Disney movies, you kiss
Leave
a
the kids
frog,
alone.
and the freaking dude turns into a princess. Come on.
I'm trying to find
Batman not Batman. Excuse me.
Batwoman.
Joker having a baby in a comic book.
Yeah, you told me about it.
I'm like, what the fuck is that?
That's insane.
You know what I mean? I'm like, create your own characters. If you want a gay superhero, make one. Don't turn freaking Superman's son into a freaking gay. Who the hell even knew Superman had a son? I never knew he had a son.
I really do believe that parents have to really stick up for the kids these days, their own kids, because it's getting bad. These schools are teaching them the wrong things.
Oh, speaking of that, I saw
Pushing their own agenda, especially sexual things.
Sexual agenda, yeah. I saw one where they were saying a kindergarten girl, they wanted her to go home and ask her father about erections.
What?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
insane.
leave the kids.
I saw another one that was in the library of a school. This mother was talking on the video to somebody. They was doing an interview, and she was like, how to perform oral sex.
Oh,
It was in a kid's library in school.
These kids are in trouble.
What about the after-school Satan program they're trying to put in some schools across
Jesus.
the United
I
States?
saw that.
Are you kidding me?
No,
No.
that is very true.
It's after-school
It is.
Satan program.
It is.
They're trying to indoctrinate your children. So now, like most real parents that have any sense want to homeschool their kids because they're trying to indoctrinate your children.
I think the rate is for parents to homeschool their kids is out. It's so massive right now because of this. They don't know what, but there's also parents that want to do it, but they can't because they have to live. They have to work. They have to do their.
Exactly. Yeah.
They don't want to bring their kids to school because they know what's going to happen. It's just they got to live. They got to work. But they also have to protect their kid and do whatever it takes at this point.
And I also heard
maybe COVID was a reason for parents to start working from home.
Mm.
You know, maybe
definitely.
this was like a
blessing in disguise.
A blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
You know, you never know.
I also heard like if you're a kid and you wear like the American flag to school on your shirt, you get kicked out. So you can't have American pride, but you can go with a freaking fruitcake flag
Or
on your shirt,
BLM. Or BLM.
and you can wear BLM
Jesus.
to school, but you can't represent your own country or United States of America. You can't have American pride. You probably go to school with a flag on your pickup truck. They'll probably freaking suspend you. It's ridiculous.
I'm glad I grew up in the 70s, 80s.
If I was going to school nowadays, I'd probably get expelled, honestly.
You know, but you know what was really messed up is like people who wore the hat that Trump used to make America great.
Right.
And it was red.
Mm-hmm.
And people were getting beat up for wearing
And
a hat.
people were actually seriously getting beat up and getting like really hateful comments to them just because they were supporting Trump,
Yeah.
the president. They were supporting the president of the United States,
Mm-hmm.
and they were getting backlash for it. Like, why?
Yeah.
It's what? Why can't people like the president or want to believe that America should be great? I don't understand what the problem is.
Right.
You're supposed to have political freedom. You're supposed to have religious freedom. You're supposed to be able to pick whoever you want to have a relationship with without somebody kicking your ass. But if you go beat up a gay person, it's a hate crime, right? Wouldn't it be a hate crime if you beat somebody up just because they like Trump?
Yeah, I agree. It's the same thing.
We live in a messed up world, you know that, right?
We live in the very satanic times. Everything that's pushed through the media, through magazines, through all kinds of entertainment is all satanic.
I don't even listen to music anymore. Like, I don't listen to my old artists like Katy Perry, Rihanna, Jay-Z, Beyonce, all those people. I don't even listen to them anymore.
They have a lot of
I
satanic
don't-
messages in their music.
I don't even care for it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, it's not like a need. Like, I used to always, like, get in my car and start listening to Eminem, rap, and all this other stuff. I just don't care for it.
There's a lot of rappers out there that all they rap about is 666, I'm a devil's son, and they rap all this stuff about how they support the devil, and it's like the coolest thing in the world to. And what about Lil Nas X wearing those sneakers?
I was just about to bring him up.
That had the that blood in them, human blood in the shoes,
Mm.
and it had the 666 on the sneakers.
It's awful.
Isn't that the gay rapper Lil Nas?
Yeah, why did he take Nas's name? Nas is like one of the best rappers of all time.
Well,
You're
that's
gonna
why
call
he did
yourself
it.
Little Nas
That's
X.
why he did it.
I'm
That's
like,
why he did it.
yeah, for controversy.
It's sick. I seen it. I want to say it was Snapchat again showing me this. I mean, he paid for the ad, but he's showing him like a pregnant woman. It was disgusting.
Oh, God.
Men cannot get pregnant. That is a woman.
Or a period.
That's a woman trying to be a man getting pregnant with a butch freaking haircut. That's a woman who cut her tits off.
Do you remember Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
I
Yeah.
used to watch that. Yes, you like to be my neighbor.
Mr. Rogers had it right. You can't be. What did he say?
I don't remember.
It was funny. He like, you're either born a man
Or born
or born a woman. You can't have. And women have babies. Men can't. I think he explained it pretty fucking well.
Yeah,
I think
he
we were
did.
good when we were younger, back in the 80s.
Yeah,
I think I
yeah.
got it
You
straight.
can't have a kid by yourself. You're not a fucking plant. You're not an asexual fucking plant.
See, that's the thing. You can't procreate if you're male and male, female and female, and whatever those in between transformers want to call themselves. The world will die, which is probably would be a good thing at the rate we're going, honestly.
Have you seen? Okay, so I did see. I guess it was a transgender
Transformer?
gender couple. So a woman changed herself into a man, and then the man changed himself into a woman.
That's
So
a-
why
That's
and
a
then
mind
they
fuck.
came together. Then they had a baby. So the man is having a baby now
because he was a natural
because he was
He's
a natural woman.
Right.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but that is the strangest thing I've ever
That's
seen.
sick, man.
I find
That
it,
makes no
That
sense.
sounds like something from out of a sick
and
movie.
you know what? God doesn't
Is that a
hate,
Stephen King movie?
but I just it's so weird to see a man with a beard, right? And he looks like a man
With a pregnant belly.
with a pregnant belly.
Yeah, it's I can't.
I don't even know what to say.
That kid is really
But-
gonna be mind fucked.
Yeah, really. No, you took the kid is gonna need therapy for the rest of his or her life. That's just they.
I got a mind fuck for you. If two hermaphrodites came together and they both had a penis and they both had a vagina, could they fuck each other and get each other pregnant?
I don't. I mean, I'm not a doctor.
And then who's who in that relationship, you know?
On that note,
That's a mind fuck.
It is a mind fuck. This world is a mind fuck. I'm not
It
gonna
is.
lie. It is
so
a
how, Merry Christmas, everyone. It's gonna be my birthday pretty soon, so
Happy
yeah.
birthday!
Hey, I took the
Many,
day
many
off.
edibles for your birthday.
So, what day does it fall on?
On a Monday,
Oh,
so
alright.
I
a
took
couple
that
days.
day off.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm off Monday because he gave me Monday off for,
You guys
for no
should
reason.
go do something fun.
Maybe that bowling so you could get your butt kicked like you were
If
supposed
we do anything, we should go down to freaking Boston and go
That's
to
what I
golf.
meant.
Listen, you got whooped in golf
The
last
mi-
time.
Are you off on Monday?
Yeah.
we have a competition thing going with sports. Where
This guy puts his hand on
Wait,
the
wait,
table.
wait,
during
wait,
ice-
no, hey,
during
wrong,
air
wrong.
hockey. He's like this. He's like,
Hey,
how is that air hockey? How is that legal?
He didn't even let me get. I didn't even say anything yet. Guilty,
That's
guilty, guilty.
illegal.
So
He's lying again.
that was then, but the last game we played, I whooped you like a stepchild. Let's be honest.
No, by 1 point.
No, it was not one
That's
point.
1 point. Oh, because you want to know why? Wasn't that when we were about to go kart racing after that, and all of a sudden, in the middle of the golf game, I just had like some explosive diarrhea coming. I was ready to just fucking shoot my ass all over the toilet.
Joe, you should have had your guitar so you could be playing it right now.
I need the violin, actually.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I meant.
How can you concentrate on golf when you have explosive diarrhea? Tell me that.
There's the excuses. Diarrhea. When
Why
you
did
wake
the
up in the
and
dirt
why-
and you
and,
feel
and
like,
I think you
when
had something going on with the Chinese because we did some indoor go-kart racing and the freaking Chinese kept running me off the freaking
It didn't
the
do
wall.
it. It didn't do it to me.
And you know what? I think that he had a collusion going on with the Chinese.
When you wake up in the dirt and you start doing the spurt, diarrhea. Diarrhea.
Hey, everybody's got the fucking ass squirt sometimes, eh?
Yeah, I used to have this friend. He was disgusted. He'd crank the heat up in his car. You know, turn on put on the child lock, and he'd do the nastiest, stinkiest fart, and he wouldn't let me out of there. It's
Dude.
gross.
So, speaking of that, I got a random thought to that one. So, I was coming out of the post office. I was picking up money at the post office, and my boss was sitting in the truck. At the time, he wasn't my boss, but he was sitting in the truck at my old job, armored car, right? It was thick windows, no air circulation, nothing. He just sits there, rips ass, and it's so bad I could smell it outside the armored truck.
Dang.
I opened the door, slapped me in the face, and then he burst out laughing. I go, I'm not getting in this fucking truck. Fuck this. I fucking tossed the bags in, slammed the door, and stayed outside. He's laughing his ass off. I'm like, dude, I want to fucking puke.
Yeah, that's how bad Giuseppe. Oh, I call her. I'm dropping names again, Giuseppe's. I used to hate that. It was gross. And he think it was the funniest thing. I was like, I'm gonna break your window. You better open this door. Oh, it was just gross.
I actually got another random thought that somebody had told me. This guy that's working on my kitchen, I'm doing some remodeling. So I brought up a story, but he actually told me he was there, so he told me the full story. So there was a 4-man crew in an armored vehicle, and I guess one of the guys in the back would always ask the driver, you got a pen, you got a pen, you got a pen. So the dude in the back got pissed off. So there's a bulletproof window behind the driver's seat with a little gun port in the middle. So the dude in the back got pissed off that he kept asking him for a pen. So he walked up and stuck his dick through the gun port and says, "Here's your pen, asshole." And then he almost got in a fist fight after that because the driver flipped out and said, "What the fuck are you doing?" So then he slammed on the brakes and made the dude hit his face up against the glass. And the two guys almost got out and fucking fist fought outside.
Wow.
Oh, now it's your turn for random thoughts.
I don't think I have
Last
one.
time you had a random thought, it was angry masturbation.
I think
Are
that
you serious?
60 minutes is up. I think 60 minutes
Hold
is
on,
up.
hold on. Are you still a serial masturbator?
Nope, that was then. This is now. I'm no longer at the Dexter level anymore.
So what is
No?
what is your addiction now?
My addiction would be trying to be more successful and putting all my efforts into being more successful at that. I would say,
Do you feel like you're getting discouraged? Though?
yeah, I do.
That's a sign of spiritual warfare.
Mm.
Because you're trying so hard to get onto the right path, but someone's
pushing you backwards.
is trying to push you off it.
Mm.
Are you tired a lot?
Yeah, pretty much.
What about you? Do you have any addictions?
Of course I do, but I think I've gotten some of my addictions under control.
What are your addictions?
Smoking weed, drinking, sex. Yeah, those are mine.
Are you a serial masturbator?
I don't think that's appropriate talk here.
Yeah.
Hey, questions are open for everybody. We're an unfiltered channel.
I think we passed the 60-minute mark.
Oh no, we didn't hear the answer to this question.
Hey, it happens sometimes.
Have you ever had sex anywhere outside the bedroom?
Of course.
Name a place.
I did one time in an ambulance, and that's because I was an EMT and I was dating my partner.
What about you,
In
Ray?
a tent? Does a tent come?
In a tent? Were you camping?
Yeah.
I did the
Where'd you go
911
camping?
special, red light.
Oh, this is in St. John. I don't remember the exact camp. It's somewhere in St. John.
Oh, that was in the island you grew up in?
Yeah.
In the ambulance with the lights going on?
That's pretty cool. Ooh, huh, huh, ooh, huh.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
I did it at work at a gas station I used to work at.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Oh, that was fun. Kept taking breaks, going out there, taking care of customers, hands a little sticky.
Gross! How gross!
Oh boy, oh boy.
I think we're sharing too much. I know sharing is caring, but this is a bit much, don't you think? What do you think? Shall we put a poll? Are we sharing too much? Yes, put a poll. Are we sharing too much? Yes or no? Let us know.
How do you think anxiety affects relationships?
All right, here's a topic. Anxiety affects so much. Because I have anxiety, and I know it's affecting my relationships with people. I already know. I don't know how to control it.
Friendships, relationships?
Yeah, both. You can say both.
Yeah.
Is it making you want to push people away?
Yes. As far as I can go.
Yep. I'm the same way, and it just always happens. I push people away. It's my comfort zone, as we talked about before, because of how I grew up.
Right.
So I can't really help it. I mean, I should have seek therapy back then, and I probably would be kind of fine, okay now. But
I don't know how I feel about therapy.
Do you think it works, or do you think they just try to over-medicate you? Just to make
No,
well, no,
Not
I'm
only that,
I'm talking
I
about a
felt-
therapist to talk to is what I mean. Not
But how, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I had a really bad experience in my life that probably both of you don't know.
with a therapist.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I had an experience where I went to a therapist to talk
Yeah.
about it.
Oh, okay.
All right, and you don't know about this experience. You don't. It was a horrible experience that I went through with my ex, and I decided to reach out to a therapist. And when I did, and I told my story, I felt like I was disregarded.
Was it a male or female?
It was a male.
Well, I don't want to. I hate to, because it was a male. I feel. What do you think, Ryan? Because it was a male, you think?
Was he making advances towards you?
No, not
No.
at all. He just
Or just
I
being
don't-
judgmental?
I think because he was a man.
Yeah,
Because I'm just putting myself in his shoes.
Because women are more sympathetic with women.
Right.
You might have
I'm-
But that's the
connection.
thing is that I don't really want your sympathy.
Right. I, know
I
what
don't
you-
want your sympathy. I want you to help me.
Right.
Help me overcome what I went through. And if you can't, and that's why I never went back.
Right.
I never did, and I kind of threw it under a rug, and I moved on with my life.
I think what people forget, though, is the best therapist of all is God. When you go into church and you talk to God wherever you are,
And I'm
you don't have to be in church
You
to talk
just
to God.
nailed
You
it.
can talk to God anywhere.
that's
Yeah.
exactly
Best
how I
therapist
pulled myself
you can
out
have.
of it.
Mhm.
That's exactly how I pulled. I actually spoke to God every single night. I prayed to Him, and I I asked for him for his help, his guidance, and to protect me. And I feel as though by talking to God, and I still do every day, and I try to, he made me overcome a lot of my addictions, a lot of painful experiences that I went through. And it's the only reason why I'm probably here today.
That's why I say, like, why pay another person to hear your problems when the person you're talking to has their own problems? So what makes them a good therapist?
Exactly.
God is the best. God is the only one who's perfect. God is the only one that can help you.
God is the
only one that's going
heal
to
you.
listen to you and heal you and lead you the right way, down the right path, and surround you with the right people. But you need to get rid of the wrong people, because just as God puts people in your life, I feel like the devil puts people in your life also.
Exactly.
That was something that I wanted to touch on, but it's gonna be. I'm gonna save that for the next show, because that's what I wanted to lead with. But we're so over right now.
Time-wise?
Time-wise.
All right. Let's well.
Oh, actually, we got to do the great reveal, because earlier we did a Biden seek, and I hid something in the room, and Ray found it. It was a scratch ticket. So, and I told him he has the best chance about like Biden winning the 2020 election to win on that ticket. Do you want to scratch it and see what it reveals?
Yes, and for anyone who wants to see how the Biden seek and some bloopers, stay tuned to the end. You'll have some bloopers. And they are whoppers. Where did I even put the ticket?
You put it under something over there. Too many edibles, short-term memory. Something's going on over there.
I don't have a penny or quarter or anything.
Let me give you a quarter.
You have,
Hey, if you win,
Here, you want me to
if you
take
win
it?
a million,
Here, use my key.
you,
No, you gotta do it because it's your energy. You need your energy. You want it. You
I don't
got it.
even know how to play these things.
match the numbers.
Scratch it off.
Well, where am I scratching?
Oh, yeah.
All the parts that have stuff on it. Now, if you win a lot of money, me and Joy are gonna tax you.
It's on camera. It's on video. you heard that.
Hey, good luck to all, right? Those who ask shall receive.
$1 million.
Imagine, could happen. You never know. I usually don't give people lottery tickets because I have a weird thing that I may give someone $1 million and then I'll freak out after that.
Like I had a half brother. When I told him that when I die he could have my Sega Genesis, he said, "Don't tell me that I want to kill you." And he was serious
Wow,
too.
that's crazy.
And that's the brother I don't talk to now.
I think Chip misses karma.
I was gonna say he's crying like karma.
He never does that
You miss karma,
unless he needs to go to the B room.
or you want you to throw the ball. That's probably what it is. You want him to throw the ball, Chip?
You can't say the word. He's gonna go grab one. Chip is a smart dog. You know.
That's okay.
I have to. I did not know that Labradors were dogs who like to play. What, Chip? From one distraction to another?
What happened to the Biden doll? Did he rip its head off?
No, he did not. He's hiding just like he was.
Hiding Biden?
Yep, hiding Biden.
Is it in the basement?
Yep. Well, folks, I don't know if I won or lose.
If the numbers match, you won. Or if you have any symbols. Do you have any symbols?
I am not an expert at these scratch off things. Let's see. I can't tell if I won or lost.
If the numbers on the left match any numbers on the thing,
It's so funny. You didn't even scratch the whole thing.
I told you I don't play scratch off. I would probably throw it in the garbage and make someone a millionaire. Chip, what's wrong, buddy?
you miss karma? Do you miss karma, Chip? Do you miss karma, Chip?
No.
Nothing?
It's a loser, just like Biden.
True that.
Stay tuned
Stay
for the
tuned
bloopers.
for next show.
And the bloopers after the credits.
Where's the sponsor?
That looked like Nancy Pelosi tearing up that paper behind
Yes,
Trump.
it does.
Remember that? When she
Yeah,
went like
when
this right
she-
behind Trump?
Yep. What a bitch.
Me. And then he like pulled out a knife on me. Yeah, so that was my dream. I don't know why. I've been having these weird dreams.
There's something I hid in this room, and I'm going to call this segment real quick, Bide and Seek. So you two have to go find it.
Biden's.
So we're taping you guys off camera while we're recording.
I don't know what to do with her.
I don't know.
Shut up.
Do that or just put it, lock her on the porch for the rest of the show.
No, don't lock her on the porch. It's cold out there.
I don't care. She's a husky, not a.
So we're taping you guys off camera while we're recording.
I don't know what to do with her. Shut up.
Do that or just put it, lock her on the porch for the rest of the show.
I don't have so much editing to do.
Welcome back to 3.